What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Road to the Show with Dill Boot. We are about to begin Dill's final postseason, his final push in the playoffs for another World Series. Of course, it's the 2031 season. Dill, now a member of the Colorado Rockies. We just got done finishing up what I would call an epic regular season for Dill. Really tension up until the very last game. Not so much with the Rockies, right? They fell short of the wins record, but Dill had a goal of breaking records, and we had to do it in the last series. Came down to the very last series, getting a lot of it done. We'll take a look at what Dill did this season, but we accomplished, one of our major goals in coming to the Rockies. Now, we turn our attention to the other one, and that is winning the Rockies their first World Series championship. Of course, it'll be Dill's 7th all-time. We're going to see if we can get it done. Of course, the Rockies, last couple months, not quite the same team they were the first 4 or 5 months. So there's a lot of question marks. We do have a bye. We got the number 1 overall seed. We were heads and above the best team in the major leagues. But, a little bit of a stumble late in the season is cause for concern. Of course, we are going to switch up some equipment for Dill, right? It's the playoffs, so we gotta make sure he looks good. We have an equipment pack that might go towards that. And then we haven't used our tokens in a while. I'm going to hop in. I think there's one more perk I want to master before we win our 7th World Series. We're going to get in and take a look at that. But really, the main focus is what Rockies team is going to show up, and can Dill carry his unbelievable, maybe, most likely, I'm going to say, definitely his best season of his career. Can he carry it into the postseason? We shall see. But before we do any of it, guys, if you like this channel and if you like what you're watching, do me a favor, please. Hit that like button for me and subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching as always. Let's take a quick look at Dill's career thus far. Here's a look now at Dill's season compared to seasons past, right? That's where we kind of gauge everything for Dill. And really, the last couple years, we've had down years for Dill. Last year, we had a slight uptick in OPS, in average, and then in doubles, but couldn't get the home runs done. So we wanted to focus all of our attention on home runs this season, and paid dividends because we had highs in more than just home runs, but we barely snuck out our home run record. Our previous record was set in 2028, 167. We bested that in the second to last game at 168. We did fall just short of the RBIs, but it was the second time in our career we hit over 300 RBIs, and then we broke our own runs record. I don't know the exact number there, but it was more than 253. And then some big ones for me, right? The average. Okay, our big thing, we hit over 500 in that massive year that we broke the record, and we do it for the second year in a row. This time, our best record of our career, 581, is absolutely phenomenal. And then the other thing, just a huge milestone, an over 2 OPS. So when it's all said and done, you take a look at it all together, Dill had his best season of his career in 2031 with the Colorado Rockies. A good send-off because this is likely Dill's last season playing professional baseball for this year. So doing great. Now we got to keep it up for the postseason, and we'll see if he can get it done in just a short bit. We still got to figure out who we're playing. Before we do that, though, we got to take care of some other stuff. Okay, we've been staying away from the perks and really even the tools because we've fully maxed out Dill. He's a 99 everywhere. Okay, we could not use any more tokens in the tools. We laid off the perks because we had mastered almost all the ones that we'd wanted to master. I looked in pretty much the same story, except this one I wanted to take a look at, wanted to master it. It's gain a boost of feeling during the postseason to help keep runners off the base paths. Only reason I want to hop in here is because we've upgraded a couple other postseason ones, and they have huge dividends as you upgrade them. So we're hoping that this is the same. Maybe it becomes a team perk like some of the other ones have. So let's hop in there, and we'll just quickly do it. We're just probably going to stay on the top row. It's a fielding boost of 30. Dill doesn't necessarily need that. He's 1,000 fielding percentage. Nothing wrong with Dill. 99s across the board, like I said. But hopefully this is for the team. Go 5 there. That goes from to 1 to 2 outs, or 1 or 2 outs. And then this is postseason game to any game, which is kind of what we expected, right? We kind of expected this part. And then the next one we hope is the big one here. Now it's just a reaction boost. We've had one where the second one there was a team boost, but we just get a reaction boost, or Arm accuracy boost. I don't think we have a reaction boost. Might as well go there. Let's stay on that top row. There we go. We mastered one more. Not exactly what I expected, but nonetheless, we're a better fielder because of it. Okay, and then we're going to open this equipment pack, change our equipment, and then I swear we're going to see who we play. We haven't even taken a look at the field yet. But as far as our equipment goes, okay, we started off so hot in the beginning of the season. Really, those 3 bats were 3 of the 4 bats that we used up until or around the All-Star break. Likely going to be our playoff bats moving forward. Of course, we broke the record with the Cody Rhodes bat, right? Our favorite bat in the game this year. And we kind of want to retire it. Okay. Now we might have to break the glass late in the playoffs. We might have to break the glass, pull it out, and use it again. But we have enough bats to go around. That's what we're saying for the playoffs. If something hits here, quite possibly I'll use it this round in the divisional. But we shall see. So here we go. Let's see. She's been terrible, absolutely terrible this year. I don't even know if we have gotten a diamond. Yeah, got a gold. Cool, gold armband that we don't have, and we're not gonna use. Unfortunately. All right. Well, and the wristband, elbow guard, don't know. All right. So let's hop in. I'm going to show you the 3 bats, and then I have a general idea of which I want to use first. And of course, we're going to change our colors, make sure we look very good for the photo at the end of the year when we're holding up the trophy. So there you can see there's the Renegade, right? The Victus Renegade, the Cody Rhodes bat, the bat that we used. Really a risky play late in the season, and paid off for us. We did have a lot of throwbacks this year. We really didn't go out and buy too many, but like I said, we have 3 to use. The first one being this MLB The Show bat, the Secret Ooze. This one's in the mix because this started off the tremendous season, right? This was the beginning of Dill's record-breaking, historic season. So that one is in the mix. I might even save that one for the very last because it's got even more meaning for us. We have 2 others, though, that we can use today, because we also have another MLB The Show bat, the Dragon Fire bat, which for years was at the top of the list, top of the pecking order as far as our bats go. Had a resurgent this year for us, and it made the playoff roster. So we've got that one waiting the wins. I think I'm going to hold off for next round with that one. I think I don't know. I want to go MLB back to back because our last one is not an MLB The Show bat. It's a Victus bat, and it's the We the People V243 Pro. This, of course, was our home run derby bat. Got us the win in the derby. And, Victus, when we take a look at a whole, really was not on par with the show this year as far as our output statistically, right? It was very good, right? We broke all those records, but just consistently, they were more up and down than the show bat. So I'm going to go with this bat here today. And then, like I said, we've got that Cody Rhodes bat if needed, but we're going to go here today, and hopefully we get a sweep with whoever we play. All right, and then we are going to switch the colors for just a couple things, right? We're going back to the batting gloves that got us here with those Adidas, but we'll save that for just a second. We're going to switch this to Team Color 1, and I'm going to try and get the blue and red out of the bat, so we're going to do neon pink and light blue. And then here now are the batting gloves that I was talking about. It's the Adidas Adizero 5.0 Warp Speed. Of course, we use the Bruce Bolts. We only use 2 batting gloves, which is just crazy for me. Usually I'm 5-6 batting gloves a season, but these have been the most consistent gloves we've used. We do have the Bruce Bolts. They were just fine for us. We have those as backup, but we're going to stay with these to start. So we can't change the colors anywhere, but we can change the colors to our cleats. Of course, we switch back to the Adidas Adizero Electric 2.0s. So obviously, Adidas got a good product in the Adizero. Not bad. But we're going to switch these today. And I'm going to do something a little different, right? Usually I use all 3 colors. We've had luck in the playoffs with Team Color 2, so we're going to stick with Team Color 2. As much as I want to do a blackout, we're gonna go with what's got us here. Team Color 2 is what's got us here, and then we're just doing Team Color 1 around it. So not a bad look, kind of like them, and hopefully they last throughout the playoffs. So let's get into it. Let's see the field and let's see who we play. All right, so there you can see, congratulations to Rockies. I finished the season 114-48. Like I said, short of the record that we set with the Tigers last year at 121. We had to have a phenomenal September. And like I said, the last month or so, not so good. Still, a 704 winning percentage is phenomenal. Won our division. We'll be taking on the wild card playoff series. Still bothers me it says game series. Now we get to take a look at the field for the first time in these playoffs, and just kind of taking a glance at them. The National League side kind of shook out the way we thought throughout the season. Obviously, the Rockies are going to get the 1, and then the 2 seed, the Phillies, they kind of battered us for early in the season up until probably the All-Star break before we took off for their best record in the majors. No surprise there that they get the 2. As for the 3 seed, the Pittsburgh Pirates, they struggled a little bit in their division. Obviously, things worked out. They win their division. They, of course, no strangers to the playoffs. They have been to the World Series 2 out of the last 3 years. They're going to take on our division foe, the Arizona Diamondbacks. They get a wild card slot, and they are a scary team to play. We played them throughout the season because they are in our division, and they are tough. So sitting at 6, that is a very realistic upset over the favored Pirates there. And then up top, we have Washington, who was a surprise team last year. They find themselves yet again in the playoffs. So can't be a surprise anymore if you do it twice in a row. They're going to face the last National League champs, last year's champions, the Atlanta Braves. Another scary team to play just because, they're defending their National League crown. So we'll see as far as, how we want to shake it out, how we would like it to shake it out with the Braves and Washington. I'd probably say probably Washington. Atlanta's scary. Atlanta's scary good. Now, they did get the 5 seed, so the record might not show it, but we know they're good. And Washington, too, could be scary because, again, a surprise team, not ranked, but they find themselves in the mix yet again. And then on the other side, right, we got the New York Yankees as the number 1 overall seed. Of course, when we played them earlier in the year, they were not the best record in the AL, but they are the top ranked team by the computer. So no surprise that they get the 1. And then the 2, we talked about the White Sox as well. Early in the season, we played them. We said they are scary good coming out of nowhere. The White Sox win the Central. They get the 2 seed, and I gotta say they're probably my pick to make it to the World Series. I kind of thought that when we played them before, it would just kind of be fitting if 2 kind of franchises low on the totem pole both make the jump to the World Series. So I would not be surprised if we get to the World Series, which I'm highly anticipating, if we play the White Sox. And then to round it out, up top there, we got our 2 former teams. Tampa Bay, who we were with last year, faces off with Detroit. We were with them 2 years ago, so kind of an interesting matchup there. Which team did Dill leave better? Tampa Bay or Detroit? We'll find out soon. And then on the bottom there, we have LA, who won the West. They are going to take on the Baltimore Orioles. So, if I were to do a pick 'em over here, I'd probably say Detroit has a slight edge over Tampa Bay. And then I'm going to say Baltimore's going to knock off LA. And then, like I said, White Sox move on. They'll likely play, we'll say Detroit, because we got loyalties there. And White Sox and Rockies in the championship. We shall see. We're going to see who we play now, in fact. Kind of interesting how this field is shaking out this year. All right, we're just going to do one day at a time, see who we get. Should happen. Oh, we get Washington. I was going to put my bottom dollar that it was going to be the Braves just because, like I said, they've obviously got the talent. They were there last year, but Washington, the sneaky good team, we're going to take a look at them. If they are the same from, kind of how they've been, I think they're very low ranked. So we don't know what we're going to expect. Let's take a look at what we got to face with Washington. Okay, so let's take a look first. The Rockies going into the playoffs are ranked 7th in the team ranking. That continues to go up, much to my surprise, right? Trading away their 5-hole at the trade deadline for basically 2 nobodies, and we continue to go up. That just means the young talent or the younger talent has continued to get better. We've seen it with our pitching and with a couple bats in our lineup. We're going to hope that they can come through in the playoffs. As for Washington, we know they didn't win their division. As for the head-to-head between the Rockies and the Nationals, we won 5 of 6. Okay, so we manhandled them pretty well. But there you see kind of what I'm talking about. The 17th ranked team. Now, you can't put a lot into these rankings, but it's something to go off of. The 17th ranked team went 87 and 75, find themselves in the NLDS against the best team in the majors all year long. I don't know what to say. Is there, what to look out for? Good power, I guess. Their pitching's just so-so. Speed is the only thing in the top 10. I don't know. Maybe they're just a scrappy team. We struggle with scrappy teams, right? Seattle's scrappy. Guardians were scrappy. So we'll see what we get with the Nationals. I'm hoping for a sweep because I do not think we have swept a team in Dell's postseason career, at least not that I can remember. Let's do it now against these Nationals. Let's show them that they are indeed the number 17 team in the world. Okay, here we go now for the National Series. We are raring to go. We got our ace on the mound, Carey Smart. Not too sure who Valente Beloso is for them, if it's the ace or not. Obviously, they had a series before this, but we're going to choose our uniforms. And because the Rockies uniforms are so bad, we are mixing and matching from the start. And we're going to go a throwback here. I know it says 2021, but this is a tribute to the 07 World Series teams. This is the jersey they wore in their miraculous run to the World Series. So we're going to hope we have the same luck, only a little different outcome when this is all said and done. Here we go. All right, obviously Dill's hitting 0, right? But they've played some games. Jeremy Famigletti. He looks tough. He's hitting 700 in the whatever 2 or 3 games they've played. Dill Boot starting out against Valente. Come on, man. Come on, Dill Boot. I mean, is that going to get out? I didn't think so. I thought that was a short fly ball. It's a short fly ball. Dang it, Dill. All right, so kind of a rushed start for Dill. That's something we don't want to be. Kind of learned that in the home run race. Got to calm the nerves. Oh, not now. All right, so after the air, we still got bases loaded, 2-0. Dill, not really been a part of the game yet, but Rockies look to blow it open. Is that going to... Yes, sir, that's going to get out. Oh, boy. Bad throw. We're safe. Come on, man. 4-0 like that. 6-0, and Dill's only seen 1 pitch in the game. Team's ready to play. Team is ready to play. Bottom 4. Christian Scott now. But what I was saying is being more disciplined at the plate, right? In their home run race, we realized that we could take strikes if we want to. As long as it's the pitch that gets you that, a base hit. Wish it was a little bit more. We're going to stretch it to a double, though. Got to get down. There we go. This might be a rout. All right, well, Dill strained it on second. Nothing doing. Strikeout and a fly out. Got some Morena happening. Towel's going crazy. Dill's going to throw this guy out at third. Come on, man. Oh, yeah, he thinks he's fast, too. Not so fast. 71 speed is not fast enough. You're out. Get out of here. All right, that bottom 7. Dill, not the greatest game, but he hasn't really had a lot of opportunity, right? First at bat, jumped on the first pitch. Come on, Dill, hit a bomb. Let's go. Christian Scott still on the mound. Whoa, dude. I mean, what was that? Ball out. Come on, Dill. You just got to bring the effort, got to bring the intensity. Come on. Not looking at this at bat. Holy cow. Okay, reset, Dill. Let's go. It's 1-2. Pop on in. Figure it out. Ball in there. Hey, good. There we go. 2-2 count. Don't lose me now, Christian. I mean, when late decision, went down and got it. That's going to be a double. So not quite the 168 home run, Dill, but 2 dubs ain't bad. All right, well, Norby flies out. It's up to Campusano yet again. See if he can get it done. Ball in dirt, I think I'm going. 1 out. No, but that's going to knock us in. Come on, man. Let's go. 7-0 game. We're in a very good spot. Let's keep this shutout, boys. Come on. 8-0, bottom 8. Time to do your damage now, Dill. Solo Jack would really complete this game. Brandon Williamson on the mound. Jeez. I mean, they're pitching me low, and Dill's putting good wood on it, but hard to hit those out of the ballpark. Still 3-hit game. Can't be mad. All right, well, we go first to third on the ground ball through the right side. And now it's up to Campusano yet again. Hitting 500 just today. 2 for 4. Oh, and he goes yard. Have a day. Campusano's the Campusano game. Boom, that's a long ways out there. All right, so it's 11-0 end of the game. I mean, I would say, we're not too mad at Dill's, 3 for 4 effort, but that's not going to win you MVP. Not going to win you MVP. We're going to have to step up the power department, the ribbies, but a good baseline for Dill. Good starting point, we'll say, not a baseline. But we take game 1. Dill 3 for 4, 2 doubles, single, 3 runs scored. But nothing really flashy, right? Just getting his hacks in, ready for game 2. All right, here we go. Now we've got Kevin Ball on the mound. Of course, he was one of the top prospects in the game. We brought him up early in the year, and he's basically been our number 2 ever since. We're going to see if we can get it done yet again, choose our uniforms. And again, because the Rockies uniforms are so bad, we're going right to the City Connects. Going to get them done. Come on, Dill, hitting 750. Now comes the home runs. We talked about being more disciplined like we were in the regular season. We've been swinging at balls and getting base hits. It's been working out. So if we want to keep doing that, great. But I want to hit bombs. I want to make an impact. I think we're going to have to if we want to sweep this series. Starts right now, Dill. How about that, huh? Ball out. Great eye. There you. I mean, that's it, Dill. You figured it out. Oh no! My goodness. 2. I just hopped on the pitch. Hey, we're up 2-0. Okay, can't complain too much unless it continues to happen. Then we'll be all over, Dill. You better believe it. We need another MVP. That's fine, Dill. Oh, he caught her the ball. Thanks, Blue. Appreciate that one. Come on, Dill. Come on, man. Ball out. It's way out. Don't lose me, Christian. Come on, man. Hit the bomb, Dill. Get off the Schneeds. Let's go. What? I mean, now this is swing at balls and get base hits. Don't do this. Now it starts to. Come on, man. 3 for 6, still hitting 500. All right. Tony Gonsolin. Obviously, we were doing our friend Christian a favor. Yes! There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we were just doing Christian Javier a favor. We're like, we're buds. We're teammates. We'll make you look good on the mound. Tony Gonsolin comes up with here, ball 429. All right. Bottom 7. Bottom 7, 6-0. Pulling away with this game as well. Hit another one here. Put the dagger in him. Little late, okay? A little late there, Dill. Come on, man. I mean, it's base hit. Another 2-hit game, multi-hit game. Got our home run, so we're going to lay off Dill for a sec. Got to steal here, though. Coach wants me to. Got to listen to Coach. Get back. Ooh. All right, now we go, Dill. Come on, man. Get it done. Get that insurance. All-important 7th run. Go. Safe. I didn't even touch the slide button. Didn't need to. Not even close, as the announcer. No, it wasn't. That was a great jump. Staying put here, though. And we're going to get home. Let's go. 7-0. Rockies looking all the bit number 1 seed. Dill's got another shot. Don't get the shutout, though. 8-1. Sir Anthony Dominguez. Come on, Dill. Need that 3rd home run. Or 3rd hit. Need it to be a home run. Come on. Ball in. Come on, Dill. Everybody knows you can hit him, okay? There's no pressure. Oh, that was the pitch. That was the pitch at 98. We were behind it. Dill Boot. I mean, that one felt great, but that's going to hang up there. Is it going to drop? No, of course not. All right, well, not the best last at-bat there. Thought we got that one. Walter Watkins. This is the guy, man. This was who we were talking about. Okay, he failed early in the season as our closer. We moved him down to AAA, then made just abysmal moves. Well, just one move at the deadline. And the only thing that made me feel better was hoping that he came back up for the playoffs. And there he is, or at least September. But he's up now, and we go 2 for 5 home run. We're 5 for 9 with a home run and 3 RBIs. Just kind of cruising along, I guess. Now we go for the sweep. We got Chase Dollander as our number 3. Rhett Dennison, another guy not too familiar with. We're going to choose our uniform. And I'm going to go with our gray pennies for this one with the spring trading hat, our Road 2000 jersey and pants. Let's go, Dill. I need a 2-home run game out of you here. Let's get it done. Couldn't hit the bombs. Of course, we hit 1 bomb, But, hey, the big news, Walker Jenkins back up, right? I mean, that's what we talked about. Them, the 80s pitchers, like, oh, they can bring him up. Maybe that's what they're planning on doing. I mean, he's up there. It was a blowout, so obviously he's not a high leverage guy. But I digress. It's all about Dill. Let's go. Rhett Dennison. Come on. Oh, my God, what a play. All right, well, just a quick ending to Dill's first at-bat. I mean, it was crushed. But Dill, come on, man. Still 0-0. Top 4. And it's base it up the middle. Dill, I think you're going to be needed late in this game, okay? You got to figure out the home run swing. For now, though, let's listen to Coach. Let's steal this bag. Watch the pick. Yep, there it is. Just terrible move. Rhett, you got a terrible move. We're going again, I'll tell you. There's no way you're picking me off. It's all up to your catcher. And we got 99 Spade. No way, no how. All right, we'll pop out and a fly out. End that inning. End that threat. Dill was stranded on second. But now oh, no. It's just the worst. It doesn't matter that it's meaningful games now. It's terrible. Make him pay, Connor. Almost called you Kyle. You look like a Kyle, that's why. Save! No! Dang, so they throw us out at the plate. Not us. It wasn't us. But they cut down the run at the plate. Shoot. This one's tight, boys. They don't want to be swept, obviously. They'll do the same thing to them. Let's go. That's got him. Yeah! Come on, Dill. Don't walk. You can't. It's 4-0, though. 4-0. Thought Dill's going to have to come up big late in the game. Maybe not. Maybe Dill just takes the series off, rests his legs. I don't know what he's doing. Hit a bomb, Dill. Ball in. Still want to win MVP. But yeah, a very real hangover from the regular season. Just another pitch that's just waiting to be hit a long ways, and Dill, you miss. Dill, that's another one. Okay, that was just sitting there. Okay, just tumbling at 82. Come on. Terrible at bat, Dill. Absolutely terrible. All right, now they got a runner on, threatening here. But yeah, we're gonna have to be better. 1 home run in the 3 games. Now I know Dill, proved his worth in the regular season when it comes to home runs, but oh man, gotta throw this guy out now, huh? Oh, huge crow hop, Dill. No way you're gonna get him with that crow hop. Jeez. 4-1 now. Tying run is Aaron Sabato. See what he's got. Dill failed in his one assignment. I mean, I can't control the way he attacks the ball. That was not good. There we go. We get the swing. We're off in our own world in center field, thinking about home runs and throwing guys out. We end up winning in 3. Dill hits 500. That's good, great, grand, but just the 1 3-run home run. We got to pick it up. That's the bottom line. All right, congratulations. The Rockies have won the National League Division Series, and we'll be taking on the Phillies or the Pirates. So we were wrong about the Diamondbacks. Phew. Thankfully, I'm going to say dodge a bullet with the Diamondbacks in the National League Championship Series. And Dill, like I said, hits 500. Not all there, right? We just weren't all there. We're going to chalk it up as just a hangover for Dill, right? A regular season hangover. We're giving him the benefit of the doubt. Normally, we'd be all over him, but a lot of emotion went into the regular season. And, thankfully, we get it done. As we're going to take a look at kind of how things are shaking out, I'm going to go out on a limb saying, right, Dill didn't have his best series. We kind of got a pretty good matchup with Washington. Okay, we saw they were 17, saw what we did to them in the regular season, winning 5 of 6. I think if Dill has that series against Atlanta, it is a completely different series, so we're going to have to pick it up for the second round. As for who we play, well, Philadelphia and Pittsburgh are going to game 4. And I got to say, out of those 2 teams, I'm just thankful that Arizona got beat in the wild card round. That is probably the biggest threat we faced all year. I know Philadelphia and Pittsburgh are going to be able to bring it. We expect that, but we just seem to have trouble with the Diamondbacks. Thank God they're out. On the other side, Detroit and New York are tied at 1. Again, I picked Detroit just as a homer. We've gotten that correct up to that point. And then down below, the Angels take down Baltimore. Did not have that, and they are leading the White Sox. So that would be a shocker for us. But we just got to worry about our next series. And like I said, Dill's going to have to pick it up, especially in the power department. We know there's going to be more clutch situations. Dill's got to be on point, and we're going to see if he can do that with whoever we play next round. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching this episode, as always. Go and hit that like button, subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Otherwise, guys, we'll see you next time on Road to the Show with Dill Boot. Thanks.